Hey guys, Nsheppard at Willies Custom Accessories at Akins Ford in Winder, Georgia. Long awaited review of mud terrain tires. You've seen us do a lot of different tires here lately, especially on the mud terrain side. And probably a lot of you have a lot of questions and some old school mentality about mud terrain tires and how they used to be. Technology has changed a lot, and this is a viable option for your next custom truck, hopefully right here at Willies. So we're going to get into the top 3 players, discuss a few little outliers as well. Let's go. Okay, so you've heard us talk about the Nitto Ridge Grappler, that hybrid tire that has characteristics of both the all-terrain tire as well as the mud terrain. That's the #1 selling tire on the market today. However, there's still a need for a tire that is even more aggressive, and so that's where the mud terrain tire comes into play. And like we've told you in the past, the technology's gotten a lot better to where you're getting better mileage, longer longevity, the tire's just holding up better, and it's not quite as noisy or as loud as it used to be. So that's a great attribute too when you're looking to get the best overall killer stance for your truck right here at Akins and Willies. So I've got the 3 major players behind me, guys. I've got the BF Goodwrench KM3 mud terrain tire. This is the Generation 3 KM tire. It's been used in a lot of factory vehicles as well, but we really like to use it on our Raptor package, on a lot of our Jeeps, as well as F-150s and Rams. So a great tire option here. Secondly, the Nitto Trail Grappler mud terrain tire. All 3 of these, the tread pattern is notorious and just iconic. And lastly, we have the Toyo Open Country MT. Now, I'm not necessarily picking the mud terrain or the MT by having this jacket on, just to let you know. It's just, we sell a lot of mud terrains, guys. So talking about the tread patterns, they're all very similar in that on the edge of the tread pattern, you've got larger spacing. So you've got a thumb's width spacing on all 3 tires, and that's to get you that really nice grip when you're off-roading. So the outside of these tires, much like the all-terrain and hybrid tires, the outside, your spacing is going to be wider, so you've got better off-road performance. Now when you go to the center stack, the center blocks, the spacing is typically narrower on those center blocks to give you a quieter ride, more comfort and handling on the road. So you notice between these 3, just from a first appearance, I would say the KM3 has the narrowest center spot. The Toyo Open Country MT is right there. The Trail Grappler has the biggest gapping on that center stack. Basically, all 3 of these have a killer unique look to where you see these tires, you instantly know this is a mud terrain tire and it's set up and ready to roll. So I want to know you guys too, please let me know in the comments below what tire you've had good success with, what kind of mileage you got out of all these. I personally ran all 3 of these tires. So first and foremost, let's talk about mileage. So on the KM3, I've seen customers as well as myself getting that 50 to 60,000 mile range on that. In the Nitto Trail Grappler, I've ran 2 sets of those in the past, and I get about the same thing, 40 to 60,000 miles. I'm currently on my 2nd set of Open Country MTs. I've got like 30,000 miles on it right now, and it's looking great too. And historically, I've seen in the same realm, guys, 40 to 60,000 miles. Now I give you that 20,000 mile range simply because I don't know if you're gonna rotate your tires as you should, or you go keep the correct pressure in there, how much are you off-roading versus on-roading, and how aggressive do you drive. All those things account and go into that. Secondly, a thing we look at is sizes that are available. So I got Mr. Jesse Cash filming. So Jesse, let me know on the KM3, how many tire sizes are available?
There's 59 tires.
So 59 tire sizes ranging from 15 inches in diameter to 22. Then the Trail Grappler, how many we got?
56.
56, and then the 76.
Trail Grapplers we got all the way up from 15 to 26.
15 to 26 in diameter on the trail.
And the N26 also.
15 to 26 also. So if you're looking to go big on a wheel size, keep in mind that the BFG is going to limit you the most. There's not as many rim diameters available, and there's the same amount of tire sizes available between these 2. We found here at Willies and Akins that the MT suits our needs better because it gives us the most options. We can have almost 80 different tire sizes available, which gives us more leeway as far as picking that exact tire for what the stance we're looking for. Also, secondly, if you're going above a 22-inch rim size, both of these are this one's out of the question. You've got a capability to go up to a 26 on the trail and the MT. So you've got limitations when it comes to that as well. So if you're doing a dually truck and you want to go 24 or 26, this tire is automatically out the door. So it's really about what tire size you're looking to go with versus the rim size as well. So I want to bring each of these down individually now, show you a little more in-depth pictures and review about it. We'll wrap this thing up. I know y'all probably wondering what my pick is. If I had to pick, I don't know guys, if I had to pick right now, I'm running this tire on the Indoraptor right now. I've run this tire a lot. I'd probably go with the KM3, honestly, simply because I think it gives us the best ride quality overall due to that tread blocks in the center being more narrow. I really like this sidewall appearance too, so let's show you that. Now all three of these tires, one thing we didn't talk about, Jesse, was the tire weight. Okay, yeah, tire weight. So what's the tire weight on these three?
The KM3 is at 79 pounds.
And all these are all 37s. 37, 12 and a half, 20 is the weight he's telling us. So the KM3 is how much?
79 pounds.
79 pounds for a 37, 12 and a half, 20.
That's right. Trail Grappler is at 84.
84 pounds for this one.
And then the MT is also at about 84, 85 pounds also.
84, 85 on this one too. So there again, weight equals power loss. So if you're looking for the lightest tire, the KM3 is going to be your ticket right there. These two are a little bit heavier. Now I will say I've went from a Ridge Grappler to the MT and I can tell that the weight is a lot more. So even on a hybrid tire or an all-terrain going to a mud terrain tire, you're going to have to account for the added weight. It's going to be heavier, loss of power, just something you got to keep in mind. So getting back to the KM3, this is a 37, 12 and a half, 20. This is going on our black Indoraptor. Indoraptor is going to be released here shortly. Big bad boy, rolling with the KM3. So this is a Baja Champion tire. I love this aggressive sidewall. Show them this sidewall, Jesse. I really like how this thing looks. It's got a gnarly sidewall pattern. Even look right here on the side, you've got interchanging shoulder blocks. So that's really going to give you a better grip when you're going through mud or any type of terrain where you need some really good sidewall grip. I really like the interchanging blocks there. And then on the tread pattern, you see we got really nice deep side grooves on the sides, as well as the center stacks. And these are rock expulsions. And then you've got areas here where water can expel as well. So this is a good tire. Typically, all three of these tires don't perform as well in water as on the road, as well as they do in other areas. So if there's a negative on the mud terrain tires, they don't handle as well on the road when it's heavy downpour. That's something to keep in mind. So I really like the BFG KM3. Just a great tire. It's the lightest of the three when it comes to overall weight in a 37-inch tire range. Look for this on the next Indoraptor. Next, all right, we've got the, hang on. I think we're good. I think we're good. Stop tire. Stop. Okay, all right, we're good. Next up, Nitto Trail Grappler. Big bad boy too. Now this is, again, 37, 12 and a half, 18. This big bad boy is going on our Overland Covert Ram 2500. Now just take a look at the sidewall. Remember the sidewall on our KM3. Even though this is an aggressive sidewall, we've got more grip ability on the sidewall pattern of our KM3. So I like the sidewall pattern better on it versus the Trail Grappler. Now also check this out, guys. So you've got different sidewalls on the Trail Grappler. So you've got more of a narrow shoulder block on this one versus flip it around, and you've got a wider shoulder block. So you've got two different sidewall patterns on the Trail Grappler. Very notorious is the Ridge Grappler. You've got two different sidewall patterns too. So very cool, give you some options there. So we've got more spacing on our center stacks there. It's got more capability off-road, in my opinion, the wider the spacing is. So I really like this. This has been a proven tire. I got this tire on my side-by-side, and it's just money off-road. This is one of my favorite tires, guys. I really don't have a top pick between these three. I love them all. But the Nitto Trail Grappler rides so smooth. It's a gem up tire. Really want to take a look at. We ready? Get out of here. All right, next up, we got the Toyo Open Country MT. This is 37, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, I'm sorry, 13 and a half, 22. So this tire I'm currently running, you got a nice little J-hook shape on your center stack there. Very nice wide spacing on your shoulder blocks. Just a killer distinct look. You see this tire. If I had to pick, guys, I would say that the Open Country MT is the #1 mud terrain tire out there. It's the most notoriously known. You see it ran time and time again. If I had to pick what tire is most popular and we see the most of coming through here, it would be this tire. So this is a big bad 13.5 wide. Now, we're also, one thing I want to mention, 22-inch diameter. The previous 2 tires were 18 and 20-inch diameter. If you get the bigger the wheel size you go, you're going to lose some sidewall tread pattern. So if you had this tire in 37, 13 or 12.5, and say an 18 or 20-inch rim, you would have more shoulder block. You'd have more tread on the side. The tread would be actually probably another 2 or 3 inches down here. So this is a little bit of a subdued sidewall pattern to what you would have if you had a same size tire but with a smaller diameter wheel. But I really do like the aggressiveness. This thing sticks out a lot. So keep in mind on certain lifts you're going with, you're looking for wheel and tire fitment, you got to account for all 3 of these tires because they're actually a little bit wider than they say because of your sidewall pattern. But just a notorious tire by Toyo, and Toyo's, you know, the premier. They own Nitto, so you know they're a go-to tire company, and this particular model here is just a banging setup. So we got a little manhole right here, so I had to come out and finish this thing up. Nah, guys, so got all 3 of our big bad boys here. I want to tell you about a couple outliers. The Yokohama Geolander MT300 is another mud terrain tire that we're very high on, really like that one. Maxxis makes another great one as well. Several different mud terrain tires out there that are great players in this segment, but we feel like these 3 here are the elite, so we wanted to showcase and highlight those today. If you've seen or had previous experience with a mud terrain tire that you think is worthy of a video like this too, let us know. We'll get that bad boy in here and do a review of it. Also, I'm Nsheppard with Willies Custom Accessories at Akins Ford in Winder, Georgia, your top 10 Ford dealership nationally. You got to come see us, friends. Thanks for watching. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.